everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're doing very well. My name is Abel Delarosa. I'm an oil painting teacher for over 20 years. You might know me from my how to paint YouTube videos. Well, it occurred to me that the other day that some of you aren't taking classes for whatever reason. Maybe they're not offered locally or you just don't have the time, but you love to paint. And there's times when you just need that second pair of eyes to look at your current piece. And I thought that's where I can help. I will critique your painting honestly, and I will bring out the good points, your strong points, your weak points, and your weak points I will even help you to see how to fix them. I won't be using any fancy talk, art talk. If I do, I'll give you a simple explanation of what it is. Now, if you would like me to critique your piece, then please send me a high resolution photo along with the reference photo of what you're doing, and preferably, of course, original artwork. If you are painting something that is copyrighted, we won't use it for YouTube. It'll be more of a private critique. There is a small fee also, and not all the pieces will be used for YouTube. Some of them will be, with your permission, of course. And there are a few restrictions, so please check those below. Let's get started on our first one. All right, here is our painting. What do we know about it? First of all, it is oil on canvas. The canvas is stretch canvas, 11 by 14. The artist is Patricia B. from El Paso, Texas. So let's first get an overall view of the painting. All right. Now, when we look at it, the first thing that comes to our attention is the focal point, which is here in the center. Okay. I think a nice thing too is that it has a very, very nice composition, and composition refers to the balance of a painting. The flower is offset to the left, as you can tell, but because of the leaves to the right, it is balanced because of these leaves right here. It puts a little weight to the right side, which is perfect. Next, we're going to enjoy the eye movement. How does our eye flow through the painting? Well, actually it's very, very good. We start off here on the right side, and our eye is carried to the left, down, and then this petal brings it in to the center. Wonderful. As far as the colors are concerned, I think Patricia did a wonderful job. First of all, the leaves up to the top right are just subtle enough. We see their shape, but they're not overpowering. And as we see the folds in the different petals, we see that Patricia is not scared of color. We see some beautiful pinks in here, and more than likely that pink is probably a cold pink or cool pink, like phthalo red rose or one of those types of colors. And we see throughout the whole different petals, we see hints of yellow. And of course on the color chart, those are opposites or complementary, and they go good together. Now, what are some things that we might be able to finish up or to work on this painting? Not that much, but there are a few things. I would say this painting is about 95% done. But let's zoom in on the photograph here to the bottom. And some areas to work on is you see the stem. See how it's nice and bright. And Patricia hasn't got to that part yet. Hers is not defined as well. Let's zoom in more. We're going to mark some areas that she could work on. Okay, this is on her painting. This area is not defined very well. You see the difference from the top left. It's yellower, darker. more shadows. In the front, the bottom right, we see a lighter area. There's a distinction there on her painting. She missed that. Also, this area on hers is too sharp. Too sharp. It looks like its own petal. Same here. Her areas are too sharp. And then this little bit of light here on hers is so sharp that it looks like its own petal, but weirdly its own petal. So let's go back. This is the area I was talking about right here. See, when you squint just a moment and look at it, you notice everything blends together. There's no contrast. This area is just a little sharp, so between the purple shadows and the yellow, soften those colors just a little extra. This area right here too stark, too much contrast there. And then this area, same thing here. Soften between the light and the shadow. As far as the background is concerned, more than likely the background was painted early on, and by now, since it's so dark, it looks a little bit dull, almost slightly chalky. But when you varnish the painting, that will be eliminated. The colors will stand out. All the colors will stand out fresh again. So my final comments on this is that this is really a beautiful piece. We see that Patricia has enjoyed painting it up to now. I would say the painting is about 95% done. And once she does those little changes and signs it and varnishes it, then some person will appreciate it and enjoy it for years to come, hanging in their home or office. It's just a beautiful piece. So keep up the good work, Patricia, and maybe in the future we can see more of your beautiful pieces. Well, that was our critique, our first critique. I really hope you enjoyed it. You know, I love to see everybody's pieces. And it's a joy to see how everybody has a different style. Everybody works colors differently with their brush strokes, with the way they apply everything. So thank you for letting me have a part in this. If you would like your piece critiqued in class, as we just did, please contact me. All the information is below. And thanks again for joining us. Hopefully we'll see one of your pieces very soon. Don't be shy. Share it with all of us. See you, class, next time.